Are you tired of being tired? Do you want to create as freely as a child bird? Do you really want to draw, but your hands seem to have lost the ability to open the sketchbook? Worry not, for here is the step-by-step guide to getting an art blocked. Please note that this is not a serious video. Tongue-in-cheek terms and conditions apply. Step number 1. Forget about it. Step number 2. Get 2 astronomically adorable dogs.
Mine were Mickey and Zephyr, who I got to dog sit for a week and a half. Sometimes dog sitting turns into a full-time job, taking more than it could give and absolutely draining me, but not with these two. These two are the best boys ever. I've known them for several years, and each time they stay with me, it's a blast.
Step number 3. Put each of the sad, astronomically cute dogs into your 2 pockets and get into nature. Please note that the side effects of having 2 cute dogs on your body include constantly saying "aww" and "aww," people striking a conversation and telling you all about their pets, worrying that something irredeemably bad might happen to them at all times.
But aside from that, going to the park, packed and ready for a picnic, finding out that today, out of all days, the park is hosting an open-air classical music concert, spending time playing and watching the boys play, resting, eating cherries, people watching, gazing at the sky, and feeling the sun on your face does wonders to a burned-out mind. And when the sun sets and the maybugs start bumping into your arms incessantly, that's when you go home and rest some more.
Step number 4. Go out and find the meaning somewhere that it might not be.
When you can create the art that moves you, it's good, healthy, and recommended to look at the work of others. Leaving the thoughts of comparison at the door. For now, you're not an artist assessing the work of another artist. You are a visitor, a guest, and a student. It is the third time I'm visiting an absolutely random, if not obscure, gallery lured in by the works of Anastasia Rybakova. Her works, playful as they are, this time are even more so. There are birds chirping in one room and a big bad scary wolf snoring in another. There are children climbing trees and leaving their marks on the walls to show that they were there. When I first saw Nesta's work a year ago, I practically refused to leave the 2 small rooms that they were exhibited in. I love the humor in them. I love the humor in their titles. I love the pencil texture on canvases and almost bare wood. I love that despite so much oppression and repression and fear in our society, there are artists that find a way around it, that keep playing, that keep being playful, that have fun right here and right now, because as Joan Didion said, Right now, today, is all that there is all that we've got. And I really want to remember it in my work, in my life. I really want to be one of those artists. I really want to have fun.
Step number 5, get into nature. Get bitten 58 times by various insects. Get really good at convincing yourself that that was worth it. Get really, really tired. Step number 6, sit in one place long enough you're bored and whiz out the shoulds and musts, leaving only the really, really wants to.
The really, really wants to may or may not include enjoying a bowl of stone fruit, riding a bike, filming yourself riding a bike because you love the odd zero point 0.5 shoots and the improving skill of riding a bike with one hand, looking at the trees, looking at the snail on the trees, looking up at the tree and claiming this particular oak one your favorite. Eating a homemade cheesy soft pretzel that tastes just a little bit too much of soda. Being near a body of water. Eating a nice pop. Dog-induced guilt of not sharing comes included. Reading. Well, trying to anyways.
Step number 7, finally feeling the urge. Step number 8, pouring your heart out to the internet.com while saying the words hard and difficult over 58 times.
I haven't talked to you in a little while. Last time, I feel like I jinxed myself saying that I'm having a great summer. Since then, the summer had not been so great. It's been really, really difficult to make anything and create and just, I don't know, fantasize about anything other than bad things happening. So I'm yet to finish my Dempsey Matter top. I'm yet to finish a lot more other projects and even start them, which is so frustrating, I guess. I mean, if you are creative, you know the feeling when you just want to make, but you don't have the discipline, devotion, I don't know, just maybe energy. When you don't have anything to give basically to your craft, it's really rough when you want to make stuff, but you just physically cannot. So yeah, that's not been particularly great, especially I kind of tend to align and thread together my creativity with my goals in life and like just my work in general. So it's been rough kind of having to be able not to do anything and just wallow in that and trying to make yourself feel better and nothing quite working. But I've also been thinking how from very early on, since I started, I have been making stuff for other people. Like I've been making tattoo designs for the people to book tattoos with me, and I've been making ceramics and merch to, you know, sell at markets. So it's always been kind of about other people, and I kind of talked about it last time how with sewing it's been like that. So now I kind of really want to get back into drawing and painting and just have fun and just enjoy my creativity. And it's very counterintuitive saying that, oh, I want to make it for myself. I don't want to kind of be judged and share necessarily, but I am going to share just a bit of my process. I don't know, I just want to record it and see what will come up and how it's gonna go. I feel like now, with the age of AI, it's very easy to forget that behind every picture and illustration and piece of content, oftentimes a human person, at least for now. Yeah, I feel like it's very important for other artists to show what they make and how they make it. And I am being very hypocritical not doing it myself. I feel like it's always so difficult to both consider recording and the art itself, the process itself. So I'm still learning, documenting that. But yeah, today I wanted to try watercolors, and they're horrible. They're like children, kind of like they are watercolors for children. And I say they're horrible is that I don't think they're very pigmented. But it doesn't really matter. I just want to have fun and play around, and I have two sketchbooks, and I'm not sure which one I'm gonna restart because I already did some things in them, but honestly it's like a couple of pages, so it doesn't really matter. And both of them are like this lilac color that I love at the moment, and this one is having a little moomin. So I have this one, which is a small one, and then opposite I have this humongous one, which I already like have a couple of pages, but again it's fine. So I don't know which one I'm gonna start yet, but yeah, I just wanted to play around and have a bit of fun today. It's really been so difficult this past 2 weeks. It's just I don't know, sometimes when you look at the state of the world, it's difficult to continue, like not just to make, but just like to try to stay present and not check out with any kind of media, or just, you know, escape into a book or a film or a show, or just into endless scrolling. So I'm trying to get myself out of that, trying to actually make and not just consume, which I guess is fine at times. We do get inspiration when we consume consciously and mindfully, when we choose the people we consume the art from and media from. But I guess I reached my limit and it's time to create. So the things that I want to try today is that I've been having those visions of butterflies. I've been meaning to get some secondhand t-shirts and shirts and embroider them with my machine and embroider them with butterflies. So I think I want to try to sketch a couple to see like if I can match my vision. Like I like this is like such a pity because I had them in my head so clearly at the time, and it's been like a couple of days and now it's a blur. So I'll try to recover them into my mind. So I have this sketchbook that I used to use for like my weekly planning and some collaging, which I it's from like 2024, and I used to have a plan that I'm gonna plan every week, and then after each week I'll do like a collage, and that did not last for long. I think like I just had a few weeks in me, and that's that. So that's a pity, but I'm thinking I'm gonna use this one. I feel like it's nice on the go, and I really want to set myself a goal of completing it. So I'm gonna I guess leave it for now like that and just try to do something until it's too dark outside.
Step number 9. Finally, really, actually doing something.
I know, we are at the precipice of a very scary step. Please, at this turbulent time, remember that, wow, actually, you're being so brave right now. Like, it's so scary. And two, it is not that serious. You can draw the things that you drew a million times before. You can draw the ugliest, almost beautiful thing that you've ever seen and be the only one to see it. You can be silly with it. You can be angry at the fact that the skills you have built your career or self esteem or whatnot is so unreliable. And you can also be happy that you're doing something for yourself exclusively. All that comes up is good and important. Nothing is a mistake, everything is experience. And that was actually the title of one of the very first artworks I've ever made, many years ago now. And if it gets too unbearable to look at, just glue those pages shut. I don't know exactly where I stand in the argument that art shouldn't be pretty. Okay, I lied, I do know. I feel like art doesn't have to be beautiful, but I do think that aesthetics can be a very powerful communicator. When something is quote unquote pretty, it does make me look and think and feel much more so if the work is something that I find unattractive to look at. I feel like the main problem is that we have a very limiting understanding of what a beautiful work of art is. I feel like that definition is very limited by the Western whitewashed patriarchal definition of beauty to begin with. But I also feel that I am very often in my practice limited by that very definition of beauty, and that trying to abide by it had led me nowhere so far, and I don't think ever will. So for now, or maybe more so from now on, my guiding words are my artistic statement, if you will, is just have fun. Just do it for fun, for the fun of it. Because that's what I want to experience, that's what I want to create, that's what I want to feel making and then looking at my work. It doesn't mean that my work would hold any less meaning or be any less impactful. I just no longer wish to see my trauma seeping through the very thing that helps me to survive it.
Step number 10. Be patient.
Now, this is the hardest step. Being patient with your art, your process, life, and life taking place in the shapes you wish it didn't. Trusting that it will get better, it will work out, the path will be more clear, and you will achieve your wildest creative visions by resting often and enjoying life more. I know it's difficult to believe. It is still for me as well for now. It is a very fake it till you make it kind of moment. But that's what we have to resist. We have to resist all this stealing the joy and our desire to create and make. Because what we make and create is powerful and important. And we need it. We need the process of creation as much as we need the creation itself. So please, whether you're an artist or not, make something, draw, paint, write, construct, sew, sculpt. You need it. We need it. The world needs it. Your soul needs it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.